Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Caitlin, your favorite Michigan girl, and today I am the wannabe Avenger because, surprise, Marvel Studios dropped another trailer. Okay, this is the official trailer for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, otherwise the movie in which I will not be able to pronounce anybody's names because of my speech issues. But total surprise, this movie is actually due out September 3rd of this year, and I honestly was not expecting even a teaser to be released this early. I seriously thought that the earliest we would see a teaser for Shang-Chi was actually going to be maybe next month, June. But I was surprised, just as I was surprised that they released the official trailer for Loki like a couple weeks ago. And that was like, oh my gosh, that's not coming out till June. And usually they don't do trailers till a month before. So surprise! Marvel has just been dropping trailers. They dropped that new trailer for Black Widow, the Loki one. I honestly would not be surprised if, like, within the next week or two, they drop a trailer for What If, which is also supposed to start airing this year. So, totally surprised. Okay, quick thing before we jump into this new Marvel movie. It's been a while, I think, since I filmed a life update. Do not worry, you guys. If you like my life updates, which I don't think a lot of you do, but I'll still do them, I will be doing a life update, and that will be posted hopefully this Thursday or Saturday. I was going to do it tomorrow. I have a phone interview tomorrow, and I have some errands to run, so I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow. But this life update should be really cool, especially if you like hauls. I recently did a major purchase from Hot Topic. And so I have a Hot Topic haul, and then I'm also going to combine that with my Disney store haul. You guys, yesterday I went to the Disney store outlet, got a ton of cool stuff. So that will also be part of that haul. I will be doing a live update that will include my Hot Topic and Disney store haul. And I will also let you guys know what's been going on in my life lately. Suffice to say, my life has gotten a little bit loco, and it's about to get a little bit crazier. But on to Marvel Studios, Shang-Chi, and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Raising my hands because I knew next to nothing about this character. I knew next to nothing about the Ten Rings. Like I said, I have never really been a comics girl. I'm slowly, very, very slowly getting into comics more and more. But the Ten Rings sounds familiar because they mentioned that in the first Iron Man, which I love to death. But Iron Man 3 is still my favorite Iron Man movie. So I think this might be related to it. I'm not sure. This is, the premise of this movie is when Shang-Chi is drawn into the clandestine Ten Rings organization, he is forced to confront the past he left behind. So, apparently this guy used to be part of the Ten Rings. The cast is, like I said, I'm sorry in advance, will mispronounce so many names on this. We have Simu Liu as Shang-Chi, a skilled martial artist who was trained to be an assassin by the Ten Rings organization since childhood, and has tried to create a normal life for himself in San Francisco. Aquafina as Katie, hey, Shang-Chi's friend. She's described her character as relatable, saying she is thrust into a world where she doesn't really know what to do. At the same time, she's discovering things about herself. Tony Leung as Wen Wu, or the Mandarin. That name sounded familiar, but that's, I think, again, Iron Man 3. They had a character who was called the Mandarin. Obviously, this is not the same. Shang-Chi's father and the leader of the Ten Rings, the Mandarin, replaces and they're saying he replaces the original version of Shang-Chi's father because of issues. And yeah, they do mention Ben Kingsley previously portrayed a character posing as the Mandarin in Iron Man 3, so that will be interesting. Michelle Yeoh as Jiang Nan. She has appeared in the MCU. She was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 as Alita Orgode. Fala Chen as Jiang Li. Magnier Zhan as Xiling, Shang-Chi's estranged sister and Wenwu's daughter. Florian Muntanu as Razor Fist, and Ronnie Chang as John John. And then they have Dallas Liu appears in an undisclosed role. So, the only one of those names that sounds familiar is Michelle Yeoh. Sounds familiar to me, and Aquafina. I don't recognize any other name. I don't recognize this character at all, so I'm really, really excited to watch this trailer and see what it's about. And I'm just pumped. It's a Marvel movie. Marvel movies are like Star Wars. No matter what, I am always going to like them. There are just some that I'm going to like more than others that are going to be very rewatchable for me. But I am still excited to see it. I'm still like really, really excited to see this. So without further ado, let's watch the trailer for Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This is the official teaser. So here we go. Volume up. Whoa! Okay, maybe a little too much. That's a hole. I will never be able to do push-ups like that.
To live your life.
Now you see me rise.
And where did that get you?
Oh my god!
You walked in my shadow. I trained you. So the most dangerous people in the world couldn't kill you. Son, it's time for you to take your place by my side.
You better watch out, 'cause it's my time.
That's not going to happen.
It's an era, you say, come alive. You woke up the dragon.
Whoa, that was a big
You
cat!
can't outrun who you really are.
Who are you?
Woo!
Hold on, everybody! We make a good team.
Oh my gosh! Not yet rated. Okay. Pause. That was... Yes! Like I said, I already knew whether or not I was gonna like it. Marvel movies are like Star Wars movies, and I will always like them. I was a little bit nervous because, like I said, I don't know this character. I don't know anything about this. So it was like the Eternals. I'm very nervous about the Eternals because, again, those are characters I don't know. I've never seen anything to do with them before. But I'm really, 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 really excited to see this. This trailer just made me pump it up. I mean, it looks gorgeous, first of all. I mean, I love the look. I love the color palette for this movie. I love the fact that it is very much martial arts heavy. And I think that goes back to the fact that when I was younger, my favorite show was Power Rangers, even though they didn't do any of their own fighting pretty much. But I've always loved like martial arts movies and like weird but true fact to me. I love, and this goes hand in hand with the fact that I love Asian shows and movies. I really like martial arts movies. I love Jackie Chan movies. I love Jet Li movies. I loved Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, even though it made me more like a baby and I've only seen it once. I love movies like that. I don't watch them a ton. But I really do love movies with a lot of martial arts, a lot of that style of combat. So this movie I'm really excited about because it is a Marvel hero, a superhero who uses a lot of martial arts. One thing that really caught my attention is going back to the beginning and seeing him in like this place. And this is Shang-Chi, and he just comes off as like this totally normal person. We go here. Let's see if I can find it. Down a little bit.
I gave you 10 years to live your life.
So basically, we have the Mandarin, his dad, saying, telling Shang-Chi, look, I gave you 10 years to go out into the world, do whatever the heck you wanted, live your life however you wanted, but now that time is over. And we kind of see him living his life. You know, he's a chauffeur. he's not a chauffeur, he's a valet. And we have him partying with his friends, doing karaoke, you know, being a normal, typical guy, just in this day and age, being like the normal guy, you know, taking selfies, being on social media, you know, having fun. And then we kind of cut to him training as a kid. I mean, this is
In my shadow.
I mean, just this whole training sequence is kind of nuts, sitting here watching him as a kid being taught to fight like this. Martial arts training is intense. Like, I would never be able to do, like, really any sort of martial arts. But just watching this, it's like, oh my god, this poor kid. And now he's being forced to come home.
It's time for you to take your place by my side.
And then I go, kitty!
That's not going to happen.
I just love his response. You know, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that. And it's really just cool. And then the rest of this movie is just like, and the rest of the trailer is just like fighting. I don't know who that character is, the one with the mask. This character here that he's fighting. I don't think that's the Mandarin. The Mandarin is his dad. I'm wondering if that's the character that the actor that they said they haven't announced his role. I'm wondering if that's him. Or if it's one of the other characters that they weren't really clear. Like, they described these characters for a lot of them, and they're like, oh, this is who they're playing. So, like I said, I don't know who they are. So, I don't know who this character is, the one in the mask. I don't know who that is. Aquafina was pretty easy to figure out. I don't know who this one is. I don't. Like, it's really hard. That might be Michelle. Look, Kitty! That might be her. I seriously don't know. This whole sequence on the bus is awesome because I just love the look on his face like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. And then he very calmly proceeds, and when they get back to the bus, to kick everybody's butt. See, look at that. He had this like shocked look on his face, and then he's like, oh. And then we have his friend. I'm getting better at this, I swear. I don't know if that's his friend or not, but I just love that. Like, who are you? Like, if nothing else, this whole ending sequence right here with them on the bus, this whole thing, this makes me want to go see this movie more than anything. It's just this sequence.
We make a good team.
And just that, we make a good team. Like, that more than anything makes me want to go see this movie. I cannot wait until September. I'm already counting down the days to Black Widow. Like, I was always planning. I will go see every Marvel movie in theaters. That is a given. But the two I've been most excited about this year have been Black Widow and Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm really, really excited for those two movies. I was nervous about Shang-Chi. Now I'm really pumped to see Shang-Chi, this trailer. Even though I'm absolutely clueless about this character and his story and everything, I am super, super pumped to go see this movie now. Eternals, I am still a little bit hesitant about because I don't know anything about the Eternals. I've tried to research them, but like I said, I'm slowly getting into the comics, and I don't think I'm ready for the Eternals yet. And two, when I saw them talk about the Eternals at Comic-Con before the plague hit, and they announced the lineup of all the actors in that movie, it makes me worried because they have so many big names in that movie because they have like Angelina Jolie and Penelope Cruz, and that makes me really, really nervous because it feels like they stacked the deck a lot for that movie. I mean, I know Avengers, particularly Infinity War and Endgame, had a humongous cast, but I feel like for Eternals, I'm not sure it's going to have that same flexibility and movability that the Avengers movies had, where they had that large ensemble cast, but they were still able to work and get all the parts to fit together and make sense of it, and so you weren't like confused, and the movie never felt overcrowded with characters. I'm worried that Eternals is not going to have that. I'm worried that it's going to feel very cramped. But I will have to wait and see. I will still go see Eternals. I'm sure I will still enjoy Eternals. I am just nervous about how that movie's going to work because as of right now, I think my least favorite Marvel movie is actually Guardians of the Galaxy. No, actually it's the Hulk. I think it's Edward Norton, the Hulk in the MCU. But that's simply because I love Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk. But right now my two least favorite movies are Hulk and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. And I like those movies. I really enjoy those movies. It's just that compared to every other movie in the MCU, they are not my favorites. So I'm really worried that Eternals may end up in that list of MCU movies I like, but they're not really my favorites. But this one, Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings, I can totally see becoming one of my top favorites. So you guys, down in the descriptions, let me know what you think of the teaser trailer for Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Have you heard about this character? Do you know more than I do? I bet you know more than I do. Let me know what you think about the teaser. Are you excited for this? Are you hesitant? Are you starting to hit Marvel fatigue? I think a few people at this point are starting to hit that MCU fatigue of we have seen so many Marvel movies. But with me, I'm still pumped. I'm still excited. One, because I love Marvel, and two, because we had that year break from any Marvel releases. So I am more than ready. I am pumped. I cannot wait for this movie. As always, you guys tell me down below what you guys think. Also, be on the lookout for my life update / haul video. Like I said, that should be up this Thursday or Saturday, so keep an eye out for it. So, with that being said, I am Caitlin Letts, your favorite Michigan girl. I am signing off for the day. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.